Yes. Here we are again. Ready for another.
Welcome back. I'm Darragh McHugh. Well, welcome back to Chantern. Joined here by good friend Maitiu Clarkin, co-host, and Oisin Scanlon,
So you own the place, do you?
co-host.
Is Shelby not in America?
Oh, Shelby is in America, yeah. I hope he's getting on well. Big mess today, obviously, but we'll try it on without him.
Interesting. Right, so this episode, obviously you know these boys are back from Albufeira.
Yeah. Back
Great
around
time,
taste.
by the way. Great
It's
time.
gonna be the bulk of this episode. I think we're ready to. I think we're just gonna smash into crack and slack.
That's alright.
I'm gonna kick it off. Alright, so my crack this week, okay? This is gonna be a very short crack, but this is a wee teaser. Myself and Mr. Shovelin, there's something really big coming, boys, and you know nothing about it. Why? Knows.
On the podcast.
Jeez, that's big, to be fair.
I don't want to know.
Right.
Me a co-host. I'll
That's-
keep going.
That's literally all I'm saying. Slack. So I got a lot of comments in on the TikTok and stuff after last episode. People were happy with your performance, Goo, right?
Good to hear.
But there was just an ongoing, like, there was something that just kept coming up. And it was something to do with, you left in that bit.
Yeah, Hughes left in. The director left in.
The director.
Behind camera, by the way.
The editor, the producer, this guy, Mr. Wagstaff, left in us talking about planting the items in your bag, and also you urinating in the toilet,
On
basically
camera.
on set, on camera.
Any chance I have to go in America? Out the window. I'll not be let out of the country.
You don't,
Digital footprint.
you don't stand a chance. Not a hope.
Thanks for that, Wagstaff.
I'm shocked and appalled. Anything to say for yourself, Wag?
You were there during the editing process as well. I don't know what you.
I know it's
Disgusting.
fucking my fault as well.
Disgusting.
Yeah, no, we're disappointed with ourselves, but at the same time, listen, things happen for a reason.
Anyway, we're not ones to hold
we're not
grudges
gonna-
here.
Yeah.
That's.
Are you ready? Crack on, crack and slack.
Scanny, do you want to go first?
No, you go.
Right. So, my crack. So, we're out in Albufeira.
Yeah.
And we decided, you know what? We've seen a few TikToks in the past, people going up and interviewing people. So we decided, you know what? We'll go up. Let's interview.
Yeah.
With this Wesley.
With a twist. We are Chantern.
Okay.
So we're going up
So you
interviewing.
claim to be Chantern in Albufeira.
Oh, we didn't claim.
We
We
claim.
were.
Oh, you swear Chantern.
So I was Maitiu Clarkin,
Right.
and this was the trouble.
Okay.
It worked
Right.
flawlessly.
Okay.
We were recognised.
Right.
Like, you know, like a couple of weeks ago,
Chantern was recognised.
Chantern was getting massive, like you were saying, like,
I mean,
Yeah,
it was
on
it was
on
big
nights
hype.
out, like
Nights out and
before
stuff
COVID,
like-
yeah, like yeah.
you know, forget about Donnie Gall Tuesday.
People from Tipperary.
Portugal.
Tipperary.
Portugal.
Portuguese.
So you're telling me Ronaldo,
Chantern.
Ronaldo knows who Chantern is.
People. Stay on topic here.
Right.
Irish people in Albufeira.
Okay.
But nonetheless, people in Albufeira, they knew Chantern. They'd watched the podcast.
That's
Crazy.
it's great to hear. Like it's great to
Crazy.
hear that.
And
those
you know what? They got an interview. They got a photo with us. They were happy at it. We were happy at it.
photo. Any signatures given?
Oh, absolutely not.
And we don't hand them out for free.
Come
Come on.
Alright.
I'm sure we'll be able to get a video of them interviews.
Pulled up.
Yeah.
Wag's gonna pull that up.
Yeah.
So
That
that's
was
your
my
crack.
crack.
What's your slack?
What's your slack?
My slack. So first night, obviously essential in Albufeira, sunglasses. You know, you have your essentials, you have your sun cream, your whatever. Sunglasses is definitely up there.
Yeah.
First night, holding my sunglasses. The lens completely out.
Picture a pirate.
And
There is a picture of it.
an eye patch, like
Yeah. So, yeah, that is the start of the story. And then I'd say night three. Night three,
Yeah, it was
his
night
sunglasses get stolen, and he was furious. I'm talking because I knew the people. I had the people on Snapchat who stole them. He was there every maybe 5 minutes. Ring them. I need me sunglasses. He was sitting on a wall, hopeless, depressed. Absolutely nothing else in the world but his sunglasses.
Paid big bucks.
I paid big bucks. Cool. Told
Told me
me
last 50 years.
his 50-euro sunglasses, $4.
$4.
So that was probably 3 to 4 hours of constant nagging from Mr. Scanlon over here.
To get the sunglasses,
sunglasses.
a €4 pair of sunglasses.
And
May I
got-
just add,
and-
we didn't get them back.
And who stole them? Like, who's the culprit?
Temporary. Go there.
Temporary. Yeah.
You know,
Anyway,
Temporary.
let's continue.
Anyway, so
Shunter fans.
Chanter fans, keep going.
well, what with my crack like?
Your crack or slack to
My
go
crack.
crack first.
So my crack of the week is we decided to go out on the last night,
Mm-hmm.
and it was said to like every man, like no matter where we were, we'd be all back at the hotel for 3:45 because
Right.
transport to the airport was 4:15.
Flight was 10 to 7. So
No, we're all a few drinks in, like a few beverages,
a few.
and
few
couple boys struggled to get back to the hotel a wee bit later than others,
Yeah.
aka Thomas Roach, running bar. Anyway,
Right.
so we get back.
So we're sitting at home, and I texted into the group chat, everyone get home quick.
No.
Quite fast.
So I'd say this is at maybe
Half.
3:30, right? Maybe 10 minutes later, running Barnes sends in videos of him dancing around a nightclub.
Like picture that table, Barnes on it now, like jumping around. Yeah. Roach just goes, great tune, but get home now.
Get your ass home now.
So he's clean forgotten.
But that's not even my
completely.
crack.
Right.
So he chose not to pack his bag before we
Thomas
went.
Roach.
Thomas Roach, just to make that clear.
Oh,
So-
Roach, man.
Anyway, we're kind of dad mode's activated now. Like I need to get these boys to the airport.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, boys, come on. And Roach comes out of his room. Owen Scott and him are sharing a room.
Right.
And Roach comes out. Flippers McGee. Like, he was going scuba diving. Like
He had
He
shoes on,
he had shoes
and he had
on
slippers on the end of his shoes.
and the sliders on top of the shoe.
We asked him.
And then to top it off, the lucky light up sunglasses on.
And we were like, Roach, like,
Are you ready to go?
why didn't you put
Yeah.
your sliders in your bag? Why is it?
I was like, why did you not put them in the bag, man?
So this was
No
his
room.
airport fit, like
No room in baggage.
this was
This is airport fit.
No room in baggage. This is a response.
We get into the transfer. Roach still had the sliders on.
Oh, come on. Is there video evidence of that?
Ah yeah, we'll let Wag pull that up.
Yeah.
But anyway, you still have a good laugh at it. But Slack then, we decided we get the air. We thought we were being good getting the bus at midnight. Our flight wasn't until I think it was 10 to 7.
Is this in Albufeira?
No, this is before we left Donnie Gall.
Oh, right.
So we decided we get the bus at midnight rather than 2 o'clock, just because we'd be up for a few airport pints. No, oh no, the bus had other ideas.
So we make bus at 12, no bother.
We're flying up the road. Bear in mind,
Everything's going great.
headphones on, conk, sleeping.
Yeah.
Next minute, why not a hustle bustle outside? Like, bus breaks down in the morning.
We're thinking, alright, 10,
Like,
10
we're
15
stranded.
minutes.
We're
No,
stranded.
this will be fine.
Stranded in the
No
morning.
word. 45 minutes pass. Oh, we're sitting on another bus from Letterkenny.
So does this leave you very tight? Because that's a fear of mine, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just always think, like, will the bus behind me give me enough time to make my flight for
There was
the...
people with flights at 5 a.m.
Bear in mind, we started saying our flight was.
We started saying the
6
flight was at
o'clock.
6 to, get priority in the next bus.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah.
But,
I was
there was
kind
a lot of people missed their flights.
Let's just say
Oh,
we weren't
really?
too stressed at first, but then after it was like an hour and a half.
The other
next
bus came at
and-
4:30.
What, did they say, like, oh, you should get reimbursed or anything
Nope.
like that there?
No, we'd need to write a wee email.
That's mad.
4:30 the other bus came. We were in the airport. Our flight was at 10 to 7.
Jeez.
Check-in closed.
Gate closed at
6:20.
6:20. We landed in Dublin Airport at 5 to 6. Now picture,
Was it busy? Was the airport busy?
all packed. So we decided to think ahead and we booked the priority booking to get through the security early, and thank God we did, because if we didn't, we'd miss the plane. Because now just picture, like, you see a film, like, and people be running through the airport.
Oh, well, like-
yeah, all that was
Oh,
us.
we were running.
Oh, we,
Oh,
and only for we had like school bags.
If we had bags,
Forget about it.
no way.
That would have been serious issue-wise.
By God, it was a slack.
But then,
But it was crack as
do you know
well.
what?
Yeah, so well.
So what?
Most Slack has a lot of crap.
Yeah.
It set the tone. It set the tone. We knew it was going to be eventful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that.
And
that's,
then
that's my two crack and slack. And then,
Should we just move on to?
no, I have one more.
Okay.
Another slack. 2 men here, not here today. Probably the biggest man on jumped there now.
We're traveling.
Adam Allen.
Oh, of course.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
Self-proclaimed.
Henry Carey's jumped there.
Most
Henry
important
Carey's.
part of Chunter.
Like, he is the reason that I wanted to be here today, to meet him. And he's not here.
Get a photo. Get an autograph.
He's a part-timer, boys.
So where is he?
Oh, he used to do something with the girlfriend.
Interesting, because there's another man. What's his name? What's his name?
Tim Ward? Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Where's he?
Let me just say one more time.
He
Tim
said
Ward.
he's been talking about it for the last few
He was
weeks.
supposed to be on the podcast today.
wants to be on
He
the
was in
podcast.
Greece the same time as us. Oh, he was meant to be.
You know, Greece
Right,
recap. Albufeira recap. Perfect. Not a bother. Where are you, Tiernan?
Oh, Valerie it is.
Where are you?
Cool.
Similar to Adam Hanlon's reason, or
Potentially.
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 Right.
On a lower scale.
But anyway,
Right.
that's my 2 slack.
Very, very interesting.
So I was gonna move on to, as we land in Albufeira, right?
Right.
We're thinking, obviously, well, some of us are thinking, where's the nearest bar? Naturally. And Scanny's thinking, I need to get my transport. So whatever, we compromise. We get the transfer to the hotel. And now, an oversight of last podcast I forgot to mention is that I may not have booked accommodation for Albufeira. So I must have just forgot to
Small
mention
I
that.
completely forgot.
No,
That's
just
just
small,
forgot to mention
minor
that.
detail.
Just
Just
completely
minor
slipped my
detail.
mind to book accommodation.
Just
happens.
maybe just behind flights.
Minor,
Just
just
about.
minor. You know?
So I'm in Albufeira and we're walking around, you know. They're trying to check into the hotel.
Check-in's
But they're-
not till 4, we're
so
there
they're
like
together.
11, so we knew we were probably going
So I go- I go for a stroll and get a drink, you know, before when they're trying to check in.
Somersby.
Somersby, of course. Black
Straight in.
Check
Straight
it
in.
out. So I'm drinking a bottle opener actually, that I got. And I meet them and they tell me, you're not getting into that hotel. It's too strict.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I am now,
So you're homeless for the week?
in my head, I'm just
Currently.
thinking, what am I going to do for a week out here? For 5 days.
The beach
for
we good
5
for
nights.
1 day, like.
Yeah.
For 5 nights, I'm going to have to stay here with no accommodation. What am I going to do? So anyway, they check in at 4 o'clock. We get a bit of food. Cafe Sol, very nice spot.
Great spot.
Um,
Nice staff.
we get
too.
toasties and a few cocktails. And then they go check in, whatever. And I just walk in, go up the stairs. Not a bother.
Not a bother.
Then I walk out at different times to them. Not a bother.
The whole holiday.
Then eventually we just start walking together. They don't care.
Couldn't give a rat's ass.
Santa Eulalia Hotel, absolutely wonderful.
Good luck, Mr. Manager.
See you later,
See you
kid.
later,
Good luck,
kid.
kid.
Best of luck.
Enjoy.
Best of luck.
What was I gonna say?
That you were giving the hotel a shout out.
Yeah, really good hotel.
Great spot.
Was a great time.
Yeah, thanks for keeping me for the week. One issue was we had other roommates in the form of ants on our balcony.
That's true.
But apart from that, 5
That's
stars.
Thanks.
Really good spot.
Yeah.
And a nice pool.
Okay. And are we just, are you going on to another just stories from
Do you want to take next story?
What one we going for? Go for the Portugal game? Keep it
Yeah.
simple.
So, Nations League final.
We got there. Did we get there? Saturday, yeah.
Yeah,
So we
Saturday.
went on the Sunday to Old Town because Portugal were playing in the Nations League
Yeah.
final in Spain. Good game of ball.
We were
What we
rocking
said?
our college jerseys.
Yeah, for about 2 hours until you got.
Right, keep
Anyway,
going.
so yeah, so we decided like one of the nights we were gonna go to Old Town, like, because why not? Like,
Yeah.
it's on the bucket list. When you go there, you have to go to experience it. It is a lot more expensive compared to like Newtown.
Right.
So we decided we'd only go one night. So we
It's
got
a lot
dinner.
more bougie, fancy.
Very like if you're with your family, it'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Young bucks like
Or if
us.
you're older. You know,
Yeah.
if you're
Not a fuck.
established.
We weren't interested.
Established. Are you not established?
Not quite.
So anyway,
Still
we
working
found
things
that
out.
spot. We were bouncing like place to place, trying to find the right spot, like, and eventually we got the right spot and we got grub.
Yeah.
We were eating our grub and we were learning Portuguese while the game was on. You'd swear we were in the stadium. Like, I'm talking
It was so
amplified
the
fucking,
ambience was
like,
unbelievable.
just boom, boom, boom.
Up at
all
the very
time,
front, throwing a hand at the TV, go on, ref.
like. So we were sitting in the front row,
Yeah.
and say this is like us, like there was a fella over there, like just sitting. Like,
Die hard.
3 bucks, young bucks, probably the only same age as us. Die hard Portuguese. Every
Every player.
Nah.
Nuno Mendes.
And we're just sitting there like, Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo.
We were taking the piss there.
Ah, it was funny. But and like every time Yamin Lamal touched the ball in, Goo here would just be like, what happened?
No time for him.
Your man was laughing away at him then, like as if we actually
Yeah,
cared, as if we cared about Portugal. Like.
Do yell.
Yeah.
So anyway, we watched the
Like
first
someone
half
else
in
in
there,
Oh.
and then we
Wait,
progressively
wait till
moved
later.
out to the street. Me and Goo decided that we'd enough of the match for a while, so we decided going for a few shots, bar to bar, like
Right.
free shots.
While we're
Yeah.
going bar to bar, we see on a screen walking past Cristiano Ronaldo goal. Greatest
Extra
ever.
time. Game's gone extra time. We're
Don't
like,
ever,
we need to
don't
watch
ever
this.
say that again. Continue.
So we're standing now in like the thick of
Just in Old Town.
in Old Town, in the middle of the street, like with die-hard Portuguese, like
Just going mental.
just
Yeah.
vamos, like every 2 minutes, like.
Pretty sure that's Spanish.
Both. Keep going.
Anyway,
Oh.
carry on. So
In the end up, Portugal end up winning.
Right?
On
I
penalty
was
shootout.
watching
place goes nuts.
Absolutely
Beer up in the
unbelievable.
sky, you name it.
People up in the sky, everything in the sky.
Goo in this
100%
Portuguese book, not a word of English between the two of them.
Between the two of them, cool. Cool. Interesting, Scanny.
Good.
It was unbelievable. And then, yeah, that night, we went back to Newtown.
So anyway, Newtown is the spot for night
Yeah.
out.
We actually were about 5 minutes from the strip in Newtown,
Yeah.
so it was unbelievable.
Great hotel, shout out again. So what do you call it? We go back to Newtown, but instead we went back to the hotel because we needed prees. Like.
Yeah.
So I get wine, 2 breezers, keep it ticking. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Goo here. Did you get wine too?
Unfortunately, I got one.
Let's just
Big
say
mistake.
wine in this guy.
Wine, shots, cocktails,
Game's gone. Like.
and Summersby.
And
on
what,
this game.
what did this wine lead to? Do share.
Do you wanna?
So anyway, let's just say, remember when we were saying about crack there earlier? We were
Yeah.
chumping, like we were chumping.
Yeah.
So we decided to interview this group of girls from Ireland there on the first night.
Right.
Moral of the story, Goo here, like, made caught a wee love, like, with one of them, like. So,
Okay.
following day,
What?
we're out, like,
How
we're out.
dare you?
We're out.
This-
This guy's paralytic drunk,
Blasphemy.
like, paralytic drunk.
Yeah, it was.
He's texting her. She's texting him.
She's texting me first. Didn't he?
Cool. So he decides, I'm going back to ours.
No,
Right.
she decides that. I'm
Anyway.
paralytic.
This girl, in fairness to her, looked after him. But
Okay.
got him back, starts getting on electrolytes and shit, like, looking after him.
Do we have any like footage of Goo in absolutely horrendous shape? Like,
Oh, we've
Yeah.
we have videos of him falling over,
We do.
kicking,
Unfortunately.
kicking, fighting, you name it.
being dragged like
Assaulted.
a girl is helping him home.
And no, I'm
And
not.
being-
Being
taxi.
pushed into a taxi.
Right.
I'm being kidnapped, essentially.
And you go back.
So anyway, he's back in this gaff and
I'm getting, I'm Chundern.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chundern. And yeah, things aren't good. I'm getting electrolytes. Things aren't good.
You get an IV like.
You can continue.
so, alright, we're out, like, and
I'll
enjoying
remember
the
this,
crack.
by the way.
We're enjoying the crack, like, and I don't know, at first, like, I think they, like, the crack was grand, like, it was just you and her at the house.
I was just barely.
Oh,
I was
forget
there, I was
about it.
there in body, but not in spirit. Like I was
Okay.
just.
Forget about it. The friends land home
Okay.
and they see Darragh McHugh lying in the bed.
It
Get
was
the
like
fuck
that.
out.
Get out.
Get the fuck out.
And did you put up much of a fight to knock it out? Or?
I think so. Tried.
He's a couple of warrants. Took a bit of a beating there, didn't you, Darragh? Just
You're telling me You were bet up by a gang of.
Picture Royal Rumble. 9 girls, 1 buck.
Sexual.
Assault, like. Just assault.
You're being kicked.
Like I was taken to the balcony.
Threatened to throw up, being thrown off.
And then
And I got
this
back
guy's
in the
like,
bed.
hell no.
Did you consider filing for assault after?
No, I wouldn't.
So it doesn't just stop there. He's assaulted now. He's rotten drunk. He's nearly all of the above. Like,
And finally, I just decided I need to get out of here. This ain't gonna work.
how are you getting
Fight or
home?
flight activists.
How are you getting home though?
How am I getting home? This is the question.
Darragh McHugh doesn't use Uber, Bolt,
I don't
which is
have
like the
Bolt or
Uber
Uber.
app in Albufeira.
Yeah.
And then not advised going like private taxis because they're being
Dangerous.
dodgy. Like,
Right.
so Uber and Bolt.
This is
2 apps.
They're staying in Old Town, by the way.
Still in Old Town.
No, I go back to
They
Old Town.
stay in Old
Yeah,
Town.
yeah.
So he's back at Old Town, about 15k from Newtown / our hotel.
15k.
Maybe 14, 15.
Every normal human being in Albufeira has Bolt or Uber on their phone. Ask Darragh McHugh.
So you walk 15k home.
Yeah.
After being assaulted
Yeah.
by a gang of women.
Yes.
That's absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
I'm shocked and appalled, to be honest. I can't
Oh, I
believe it.
wasn't.
And I was like,
How did you like?
I landed home to Scanny
10 past 8 in the morning.
10 past 8 in the morning. I walk in.
Oh yeah,
What did I say when I walked in? What did I even say?
they're a fucking bitch.
Oh my god, it was.
Oh Jesus, it was some crap.
That Albufeira sounds absolutely just.
So that was one incident.
All right.
Can we talk about the time that, so basically, Mr. Oisin Scanlon, he found himself a bit of a lover out there. So
Interesting.
I was wondering where he was, hadn't seen him in maybe 3 hours. You know, I was being civil. You know me.
Yeah.
I ring him, I'm like, Scanny, where are you? And it's a video FaceTime. And he's just here, and he pans the camera over to this girl he's with. Well, I just bust out laughing. And then he pans the camera back to himself, and he just looks so disappointed, and he starts laughing. Absolutely hilarious.
Oh my god.
Just
Oh,
starts
Jesus.
busting out laughing.
You're just laughing in his
And
face.
she was probably thinking,
Oh my
what are you laughing at?
Why is it
I'd
that?
say she didn't know where she was, to be honest. Oh, fuck.
Good times. Let me think about anything else.
Any other stories to share?
We got longer story time, like Donnie Gall Tuesday.
Yeah.
The boys took Donnie Gall Tuesday to Albufeira.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone wore Donnie Gall gear.
Yeah.
And
So, before we get into it,
Yeah.
any uncultured person who doesn't know, Donnie Gall Tuesday is
Rag week.
like a rag week thing for college.
Yeah.
We decided we'd run it back in Albufeira. Never mind Galway, Donegal, Belfast, anywhere.
and by God, it was unbelievable. And everyone knows Donnie Gall out there. Everyone.
Donegal, best county in Ireland.
Would it be as known as Chuntern out there?
See,
That's tough.
I feel like if we had Chunter and gear, like, if we had,
Memorabilia.
March, like, if we'd March, like.
Okay.
Fair
Fair
enough,
enough. Fair enough.
but-
Carry on.
probably was more noticeable due to, you know, it being physical.
In your face.
But yeah, it was really, really good. And do you want to keep going on that night?
So, where did we go?
The fate of a certain someone.
No, not yet.
Okay.
We'll let him settle for a minute.
Okay.
I'd say, so we decided we wanted to be out early, didn't we? Not
Yeah.
even.
No.
No, it was the night before. A2 night. We went back for the wine and breezers. Only thing that happened in the hotel the whole week that they might have given a wee flaw. Night guard came up to us
A few times.
twice.
You.
Into the room. We thought, oh, we're fucked.
Wasn't my fault.
We're fucked. Goo's gone. Goo was hiding in the kitchen, in the cupboard, in the fucking, in the wardrobe, like ever.
On the balcony. Night comes up twice.
Too much noise.
Right. Then we go down to go out. We're going out the door. Some buck.
We met these Cork fellas on the way down.
No, but remember we walked down the stairs. Some buck with nothing but boxers on him comes out.
That's right.
And he's like,
Oh my god.
forget about that. And he was a scary looking boy, like,
No, sorry.
and he was
Context. The wife came up after the security guard came up to
just
us.
like, oh, can you please stop making noise?
Like she was so lovely.
And then
She
we
was
felt
so
bad,
nice.
like, so we stopped making noise.
Like we turned the speaker like to volume 2. Like we were shoes
being
off.
respectful. Like.
She was like, "Can you take your shoes off, please? Like we can hear you stomping, aka like walking."
Right, and then we go down to go
Of
out.
course,
He opens the door. He's buff, like he's a big guy.
this is like one of the.
Shut the fuck up! And I don't know what the accent was.
American accent.
But
I don't know.
It was like, I'd say it was Eastern
I'll
European.
fuck you all up. I'll
Eastern
fuck you
European.
all up. That's what he kept saying.
And Jesus, we sprinted. Me and Owen Scott absolutely sprinted out of there.
It's reminding me of like kind of Suka play
Yeah.
vibes. Like
We
Russian
sprinted
movie.
out of there, went up 2 staircases to escape him. We thought he was chasing after us.
Now bear in mind,
In
the staircase we chose to go down was the first time we chose to go down that staircase to like leave the hotel. Because it was a wide walk from our room to like actually get out of the hotel.
Yeah.
So we're like, fuck it, we're going to wee dander. So we decided to go down the stairs to this spot.
Yeah, first time. And last.
Worst call of all time. And then, so fucking, that's grand. Like we decided we're hitting the strip now. Like we've hassled actually earlier on the night too for like grub.
Yeah.
Well,
We had steak that
we
night.
got steak that night. We chanced the steak.
It was.
Mediocre.
I'm
Yeah.
alright. I'm
I'm here
Not
today.
food
Like,
poisoning.
I'm alive still.
very pink, but you know.
But we
that's
hassled,
steak.
like we got a pint that was like that big,
Right.
and then
Booze.
what you didn't eat or
I
drink.
don't
sorry,
drink,
You didn't drink.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You don't drink.
No.
Pioneer like cracking and is McHugh here?
I thought.
I heard him only a minute ago.
To be fair, he's probably like a guest now. He's never on it.
Good.
Anyway, sorry.
Well, I don't know.
Carry
you,
on.
You make the call. You're the host. Anyway.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you. But thanks for acknowledging.
Yeah. No. Just since you thought.
Anyway, where were we?
Steak.
Steak. Okay.
He's given us good load of stuff anyway, so that's grand. Like,
Long story short, me and Owen Scott go road this night.
yeah, like
We are going up.
it's me, Roach, and Barn in a 3, and then these bucks decided.
Right. So we're doing karaoke, all this, that, and the other. And we are just putting away shots for fun.
Free shots.
Free shots. All
Yeah.
the way up
The
the
amount of
shot.
free shots you get out there's a joke, like a scam.
We were just, everyone give me free shots. Yeah, no bother. No bother. I would say 20 to 25 shots we're taking. And Owen Scott was absolutely paralytic.
Like worse than good.
Debatable.
Carry on.
True, bit of acting involved.
Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
So, I met up with Goo. I don't know.
No, Roach has met Scott. And he's
I met
texted.
him the first time.
Yeah.
So, Owen had told us all day Wednesday that his friends were coming up from college. Like, the boys are going to be out. So, we all knew.
Scott's.
Scotty
DC
boy's
friends,
going to be, he's going to be away. Like, he's with the lads.
The DCU rats.
The lads.
and
AKA, the boys were from Gidor.
The blade ACU rats, you know.
Anyway, so I'll just name drop. Aidan McGarvey, good friends with Scotty from
Yeah.
college. Like, Aidan McGarvey adds me on Instagram, follows me on Instagram, adds me on Snapchat, all within the space of like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
We're up, very top of the fucking Albufeira strip.
Route 66.
Route 66,
Upstairs.
the best spot of all time.
Unbelievable.
Shout out to the fucking bar.
Better
Everyone up
than
there.
Rolling Stone.
Don't ask me.
Fuck, there was a
questions.
poll. It was good crack. I don't know what Rolling Stones like.
But Jesus.
It would be up there.
Okay.
And I was
Recency bias, it was better. Recency bias.
Oh.
Right. Carry on.
You know,
That hurts.
Rolling
So
Stones a long time ago.
I'm up the opposite end of the strip. Scott's down at Temple Bar in the Irish bar with all the lads.
Okay.
McGarry's texting me now. Scott is fucked. Come get him. Oh my god, for fuck's sake. Me
Baby
well
sitting.
on as well. Me well on as well. I'm like,
Baby sitting like.
I better go down. If this man's texting me this, it has to be something.
Yeah.
He's fucked. Like. So I'm like, right, I better go down. Go down to Scotty. Like. Reaches for me. Give me your fucking phone. Give me your fucking phone. I says, no way. My fucking phone's broke. He broke his bastard phone.
Right, anyway, keep going. Let's keep going.
So anyway,
Just like
Long
having
story
them.
short, Scanny. I meet Scanny in the middle of the strip. Owen Scott and is in his arms like a baby.
Carrying on the strip.
So I'm like,
I'm curling 70 kg.
we need to get this man home. One shoulder.
I'm like, good, grab a leg.
One shoulder each.
Dish.
We walk Owen Scott home like a king on a shoulder.
Like a throne, like. And every 2 minutes he was like, pause, I need to get sick. Just in the gap between me and you.
Yeah.
Getting sick.
Everyone.
And then eventually we get him home. And back out we go.
Got him.
Scott's had
10 past
an
4.
hour.
10 past 4, we go again. Out.
10 past 4.
Out again.
We walk him into the
Oh,
hotel. Hotel staff are like, are you staying here? And we're like, I'm so sorry. We just go up the stairs.
What?
We're just like, we're so sorry. We just walk
About
on.
Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But yeah, that was an interesting one.
Karaoke. Just as a whole,
Yeah. So,
Theme of your trip?
I mean,
it was the highlight of the trip for me, and I would say. Me and Goo had a good time karaoke. And good.
we're really good.
At least 3 of the nights.
We've probably done karaoke every night.
And we were there for hours.
The night I was part of
I feel like I've seen most of the karaoke.
Part of it on
The
karaoke.
amount of videos of it.
That's true. Sure.
Part led on karaoke the night that I was absolutely scundered.
Right.
And the song that I sang, I don't actually know. So,
Gold about
I'd say that was
750
interesting.
Gold
Gold was
and
sang. Angels.
Angels.
Angels. Which, them two songs, like, they kind of...
Angels is the
And Darnings, like,
is
they're
our
kind
national anthem.
of...
No?
Yeah. Is it? Before pre-Darnings?
They go hand in hand.
Our Angels is like me, Goo, and
Wardy.
Wardy's car song. See if we're ever on a road trip, that comes on.
He probably has a new car song now, to be fair.
I'm in.
She who shall not be named.
Voldemort.
Alright, Jack. What are you trying to say
Nah,
here?
you just said Voldemort.
So,
Go on.
I think we need to talk more about the karaoke and the Donnie Gall Tuesday.
Right.
Because the love of my life was there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The love of your life is in Albufeira. Like.
Yeah.
Never met her, don't know who she is.
He
By
loved her.
God, I want to find her.
He loved her.
Right. Oh, so you just seen her there.
We're singing tunes like
We're singing-
we're up on
Yeah.
stage, hands out like that's mine.
And then eye contact is made, like.
Eye contact's made.
We have a picture of her. We're going to put it on the podcast.
And Y's gonna find
And
her.
if someone can find her,
Come here.
it's fate.
It's
I
I love
That's so
that.
well.
Scanny
So
loves
you
her.
want to start?
We're
a
using
page
Jumpering as
as a
temporary.
platform. So is that why you're on today, boys?
No, because we are Jumpering. Why are you on?
I am here. You know, I'm always here.
Are you a guest?
I'm omnipresent.
So that's an appeal
Excuse me?
for
Yeah.
the people.
It's an
of
appeal
the
for
world.
Scanny, because, you know,
For Scanny.
I want to find
He
her.
wants to
No.
find her.
Actually,
Okay.
I don't think we have much more. Do you?
I mean, Wednesday night's foggy for me.
What do we wear on Wednesday night? Oh, that was the last night. Because we left Thursday
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, and you told kind of the end of the trip
Yeah.
story already.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So is that Albufeira
I mean,
wrapped up?
Airport.
It's a quick wrap up.
Good a good video from the
Okay.
airport, but that'll be
Yeah,
alright.
airport. I mean,
Just pets.
Rowan Barn and
Warzone.
Thomas Roach. Absolutely paralytic.
In the airport.
Absolutely.
We're in. Picture this. This is a great story.
Flippers
You'll
Road
laugh
slip.
at this now, right? Right? Yeah, so picture this last one.
Doesn't
right?
sound someone through security before
Yeah.
security.
We're before security, we're queuing up. Boys that barely have their bags packed. Like,
And what does Barn pick up on the ground?
Baron goes, you just drop something, lads. Fucking condom.
He starts showing Arundel.
Look at the fucking condom, boys.
He starts showing Arundel Bandit. Look at the condom. We were absolutely mortified.
Oh, Barn.
Oh, I wasn't with him. I didn't know that guy.
Absolutely horrible.
That was just the last. That was our last.
People
one.
know Barn, like, listen, like, oh, I'm shocked and appalled at Barn here, like, right now. I just can't believe it.
Oh, crazy. Anyway, Albufeira in a nutshell.
We'll be back.
We'll be
Great
back.
time. But
Let's talk about how was your time here?
when
Your
is there away?
antics?
Well, once again, me and Shovlin have something pending.
Yeah.
Something big.
Was that being planned?
Huh?
Was that being planned in our an hour away.
Yeah. Yeah. We've something big pending. Hanlon went rogue for a while.
Oh. Explain, elaborate.
He just went. He's just went rogue. I don't know if he's still rogue.
Rogue as in hasn't been answering phone.
Just no. I don't think he's had any human connection like in the last. I don't think he's been seen in a long time. No, I don't know. We just haven't really.
Are you on about McHugh?
Huh? McHugh? Not sure. He's
there.
Water and all.
Don't mind him, McHugh. Don't mind him.
Don't fight it. What do you, like from hearing from us? What do you think of Albufeira? Like, would it
Albufeira sounds like wild crack. It sounds like I feel like most party destinations are all quite similar.
You need to go when you're young. That's what I'd say.
Oh yeah,
It's true.
but at the same time, I feel like it's. I know Greece was like whenever we were there last year, like there's just a lot of Irish people. But to me, like Albufeira just sounds like McCafferty's abroad. Like
McCafferty's in Donnie Gall Town, like.
yeah, it's just no, but McCafferty's.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
The entire place.
Do you know what?
Anyway.
Do you know what?
Better agree.
Worst thing I've ever heard.
Alright.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
Shocking.
Nah, to be fair, most party destinations are basically the same. It's mostly Irish and English people. Simple as really.
Jesus, Auntie's anything like McCaffrey's.
McCafferty. Even Albufeira.
How about I'm saying like
Oh.
since they're all the same.
I think that wraps up the episode. Mr. Shovelin, hopefully he'll be back for the next one.
Yeah.
Mr. Shovelin is back in America.
Yeah.
Side.
Could.
Cool though.
Cool.
I didn't want to go.
100%.
Do you want to touch on the Donnie Gall game yesterday?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was at the Donnie Gall game.
I want to make it a bit about you, you know. It's all been me and Scanny here.
Yeah, no, I was at the Donnie Gall game yesterday. What's the
Tight game.
Tight game.
Tight game.
Donnie Gall, like, it's a bit of a funny performance.
Thank God for the Unions
players.
boys.
Huh?
Thank God for the Unions box.
Two standout bad players. One in particular.
Who do you think that is?
It hasn't been brought up enough, has it?
Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess.
I don't know where to feel it.
Lordy.
He stands out like a sore thumb.
You reckon? Pink boots.
Where does he play? Where does he play? Tell me.
Well, he wears.
What's your opinion on?
Corner forward.
What's your opinion on?
Like as you were saying.
I thought it was midfield yesterday.
He just runs about.
He runs about.
Headless chicken, like.
Remember we were at that game? We were just roaring, like just get
we were
rid
giving
of
him
it,
instructions.
get rid of it,
Instructions.
take it off him.
There was two Irish fans right from middle, stand beside me.
Yeah.
Rorty gets the ball. By fuck, I wish we had a player like him. Were we looking at the same player?
Nah, he's
Are you
mad.
serious?
He's miles off it.
Oh, I wish it was joking.
I'm afraid he's too raw for senior football, to be honest.
As I've said this before in the podcast.
Like, you're an Eve Collin man.
Yeah.
Did you see him making the Eve Collin senior team?
He wouldn't start.
I didn't see it.
He wouldn't start in the Irish reserve team. I've said that before.
I don't know what it is, but
It's an omen of bad luck.
there's just, I'm not sure.
Hangs around like a bad smell.
It's just
Right.
fortune strikes every time he gets the ball.
The fortune child or something.
The fortunate son.
Fortunate son.
So you used to call him back in high
Right,
school.
I think that wraps up the pod. Hopefully we'll have other bits on. Actually, sorry, host.
Hi.
Thanks to McCabe, Scanny, and Clerkin, and Wang for being here.
This time he's gonna edit it and not leave anything.
Yeah, maybe don't leave out that time I went for a piss there.
Cool.
But yeah, thanks for listening, everyone, and yeah, we'll be back soon, hopefully.
Blake!
Skillet.